right, what's going on? Let me turn that down a little bit. Not so too much, but what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Minor League Films. Let me know if my internet's good because I can't see it. But how you doing, everybody? Just want to come up here and talk for a few minutes while on break. A lot of movies and stuff going on this weekend. I've seen two, so want to recap those. I did do my review, so if you want to do, you check them out. They're on Shorts, they're on TikTok. They're real quick. They're like a minute. I'd be real valuable of everyone's time. So definitely definitely check those out. But yeah, man. So today I wanted to talk obviously Spider-Man. Seen it this weekend. Gonna elaborate a little bit on my review. The Boogeyman saw it yesterday. Did a review for that. Put it out. I think today slash last night because TikTok just fell apart. Whatever. It wasn't working, but got it on YouTube, so it's up there. And also to there's a lot of June releases that are coming out. So this is a good month if you're in the movies, you're in the shows, or you've been waiting for something to check out. It's a good month for that for TV. But the weather's warm, everybody wants to get out, so gotta balance that. But yeah, man. So first time here, cover movies, talk just mainly stuff we're interested in. Don't talk everything, but I'm choosy, but have a lot of interest in stuff and love movies for a while. But if you want to find all the places I'm at, I'm always screwed. There we go. So it's down there. You can see it. Instagram, find it. Find it Johnson. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all that. Pretty much at Minor League Films everywhere except Twitter. That's City Boy Quentin. But yeah, man. So real quick, let's jump into Spider-Man. So, as you've seen on my little poster over here, Spider-Man was the big thing of the weekend. I've actually seen it twice already. I have a movie pass, so basically $21 a month and see whatever I want, whenever I want, as many times. So most definitely, it is worth it. Um, yeah, so seen it twice, man, and I have to say, like I said in my review, so far it's my movie of the year. I don't know if it'll actually could. I think best animated movie is probably a lock for that. Like, I don't know if anything's coming out, but actually, like best movie, like Oscar, best picture, it's hard for an animated picture to actually do that. I've never seen even one nominated. I've been following Oscars for like since the Moonlight Oscars. I forget what year that was, but following it since then, haven't seen it. But so far, man, as far as a movie, as far as balance and character and development of story, and it's actually a great sequel. When's the last time we seen a great sequel superhero movie? I really do not remember. Um, so that's really the second time, and I thought the live action Spider-Man one had a good sequel, but as far as a great sequel, meeting expectations and maybe even for some people exceeding expectations, haven't seen a movie do that in a while. So Spider-Man was fantastic, man, from the animation to Miles Morales, and some of my favorite parts is just seeing him with his family. That was very cool to actually, and I compared it. I was Movie Files is another reviewer, and he was on live yesterday, and was talking to him on his live, chatting in, and I was like, man, the freaking the actual animation with the voice acting to these characters, they like blended so well. It's like you get more emotion and body language out of those than you get in live action acting, which was crazy. I just thought it was perfect. Perfect film for me, man. I really didn't have any complaints and everything I wanted to see. Maybe unless I was like really nitpicking, I would say it's gonna be the best movie I've probably seen until maybe Oscar season hits, which if you know it's later in the year, like October, November, where they start gearing up for that. But yeah, so Spider-Man, definitely go check it out. It's great, and also, like I said, my review's up. The movie I seen last night, or not last night, but yesterday was The Boogeyman, and Scotty had done this trailer reaction a while ago, so obviously it was something that we were excited for when we see it because we both love horror movies, and so I went in there to see it. I didn't really have crazy expectations, but I was hoping it would meet my early level excitement. And so far, it was decent, man. It was decent. It's just like horror movies today, they get very average and kind of hit the same tropes and don't really explain anything. And I did my review for that, but I'll just elaborate like some things like okay, so like things I hate in some of my horror movie tropes is at at the very beginning, earlier on, we're setting up like our main characters, like side characters. Oh, they just kill those like left, right, get a second, take them out. Main characters, they have a million chances to kill these people, and they don't lack of I won't call it lack, but they don't because they need to progress those characters and develop them. And it's like, man, if this monster was following his rules from early in the movie, they'd have been dead a long time ago. But instead, he takes his time with them and BS around. And I have that. It's like you ever watch Paranormal Activity? At the beginning of Paranormal Activity, this dude's just moving a chair. And it's like at the end of the movie, he's raising the house up, killing people, and it's like, can you lead with that so we can get somewhere? Like, what you BSing around for? So, but the little girl in the movie, I thought she was amazing. Let me see if I can find some pictures here for y'all. But little girl, I thought she was amazing. Great acting and was my favorite character. And her dynamic with her sister played by Sophie Thatcher, and the little girl's Vivian Blair. I thought those two, when they were together, were great. I love their interactions. It's very funny. But let me see if I pull her up. Yeah, there she is. Ah, okay, I'll share that. But when they were together, I thought they were very funny. I thought a lot of the comedic things worked when the excuse me, the comedic things worked when they were together, working together. Now, one thing that was my big gripe was the dad in the movie. This man, he is like just he's in the house, right? A lot of stuff is going on now, and that's Vivian Blair. Little girl, she's amazing. But the dad's in the house, right? And like there's a lot of stuff going on. They're breaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? This monster is messing with them and he's just sleeping through it. This is like the middle of the night. I'm like, this dude would be up yelling, like, I know, dude. I like we should go downstairs and open a cabinet. And my parents were like, what are you doing? What's that sound? So either my parents have super hearing or this man is just the best sleeper of all time. But he was pretty non-existent when a lot of stuff was going on in the house. And he was always there. He worked from home. He you know what I'm saying? He lived at home. He pretty much didn't leave. So that part I found a little annoying, but it's an average horror flick, man. It's nothing crazy. I thought it was entertaining to say the least throughout, where I was like, oh, okay, like that's decent. It's keeping my attention, but it's nothing special or nothing beats my expectations. And especially coming off, I think me and Scotty talked about it coming off last year, where there were a lot of great horror movies. I remember Smile, man. I actually watched that with my mom, and it was an awesome horror movie. So if you haven't seen that, check out Smile. But just you don't get things of that level very often. And last year we got a bunch of them. So maybe this year it'll be like, yeah, you'll give you a break year. But hopefully there'll be some good horror movies coming down the pike. So I touched on two of the shows in my poster. Let me bring that back up. There it is. So on the left is Never Have I Ever. On the right is Secret Invasion. Basically, I'm just gonna talk movies and shows that are coming out. And I got a list here, so I'm gonna read it off. So don't mind me not paying the camera attention. But really a lot of stuff is coming out. We've already led with Spider-Man, obviously Boogeyman. I was looking forward to. But let me get to the stuff. Let's movies. There we go. So I know for movies that are coming up that I'm going to check out. So we have Indiana Jones, which comes out at the end of the month. Now Indiana Jones is like 200 years old, so if he is doing action hero stuff, I'm walking out the theater. I've been watching Indiana Jones since I was a kid, and that was movies from like the 80s, I think 70s, 80s, probably 80s, with Harrison Ford. So that's coming up. Transformers, which I have a huge problem with, but I'll go see it just for entertainment's sake. To come back here and clown it, that's coming out this month. I think that's next week. Oh, I think that's this week actually. The Flash on the 15th. That is my movie that I had circled for a while. Me and Scott actually watched the trailer up here, and I was shocked because I was ready to make fun of this movie, and literally that trailer just blew me away. So I was like, man, this is crazy. Didn't expect that at all, but definitely something I'm looking forward to. What else is I'm missing something? I gotta check. I'm missing something that's coming out. Oh, what's it called? Rocket. What is it? Rocket City? No, Asteroid City. That's it. Asteroid City has a bunch of actors in it. Um, I said when I read the trailer, I like space stuff. I think that's cool. But those movies with a lot of actors, they can go decently good or they can go really bad because they're splitting too much attention and you're not getting to dive into characters and really learn what they're about. Instead, they're like, oh, well, we brought everybody and their grandma in, so we're going to show you everybody their grandma split time, which doesn't really work well for movies. But that's basically the movies that I'm coming out. I'm going to talk about it more probably in depth. I'll do a TikTok video and talk about it and talk about the ones that I'm really looking forward to. But those are mainly no, not Transformers. The Flash and Indiana Jones is probably the two that I'm most looking to see. Okay, so for shows, there is a good amount. So Never Have I Ever. If you've never seen Never Have I Ever, basically this girl Devi, and I was kind of jacking her name, but it's basically her coming of age story. What she's doing is she's in high school, obviously exploring, her sexuality, and she's well, not really exploring sexuality. I don't want to put that the wrong way, but getting the boys, sex is starting to come up, relationships are starting to come up, things like that. So it's really that, and also she's brown. So the thing is, she's got to deal with those family components which are there, and I do like the relationship between her and her mom sometimes. But the thing that really gets me in the show is Devi is she's not a likable character at all times. Like there's times where you're like, man, I hate this girl. Like, I don't want to see her. Get enjoyment. But I like that though, because a lot of shows don't do that. Your main character, you like really like them for the most part, or you root for them, and there's times here where you don't. You're like, look, you're not a good person. And at other times, you're like, okay, like I want to see you be happy and complete this out. So, Never Have I Ever comes out on the 8th. So, I will definitely be watching that. My lips are dry. I can see it, but sorry, y'all. But, yeah, Never Have I Ever is coming out. Also, Secret Invasion is another one I'm looking forward to. Samuel L. Jackson. This is a Marvel show. They got the scrolls in they're kind of taking human places and all that. So it's definitely me and Scotty had talked. I believe we talked about that, or it may just been me. But yeah, that's just a show I'm looking for because Marvel, as I've said, they haven't balanced much in their universe, and this seems to have a more serious tone, a more Captain America Winter Soldier's tone, which I love that movie. But yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm trying to see if there's other shows. I know Black Mirror is coming back. I don't watch Black Mirror, but if you're a Black Mirror fan, and a lot of people are, that's coming back at the end of the month. Let's see if there's anything else here that is coming out. Oh, hit the wrong button. I don't see really anything else. Yeah, but that's mostly what I'm looking forward to. But I know those are coming out. If there's any more, I'll talk to them on my TikTok video. But I didn't want to keep this too long. But mainly that. Wrapping up. Definitely go see Spider-Man if you haven't seen it. Maybe catch the Boogeyman on a matinee, and look out for those shows. And like I said, it's a good month for movie reviews. I mean, not movie reviews. It's a good month for movies. It's a good month for shows and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna wrap it up here because gotta get back to work. Everybody else. But before I go, do want to let you know. Make sure. Let me get my theme music going back here. There it is. There we go. Okay, so make sure you check out Minor League Films. We are everywhere, as you see. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it right this time. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, City Boy Quentin, and YouTube. Here, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and basically, this is the thing I'm gonna start going live every day, so I have more time to prep these and check in with them and just get a topic and run with it for the day for about 10 minutes just to talk some movies, which I love to do. But yeah, man, make sure you tap in, like, follow, subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, tell a friend, have them come in and check out and hang out with us. If you don't like what you see, comment below. Let me know where I can get better. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll put it out there for you. But yeah, appreciate y'all, man, tapping in, and Minor League Films is out.